Hey, what's going on, guys? TTL here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my top 5 NBA props for tonight. Tonight is November the 3rd, 2022. We had a pretty bad night last night. A lot of our plays got hooked. I don't think that any of the plays were necessarily bad picks. The field goal attempts were there for Cunningham, for example. On other plays, we got hooked by just like 1 or 0.5. Really unfortunate night. We went 2 for 5 on the NBA picks. We'll bring it back tonight, though. I just posted all of my VIP slips on Patreon. I know that people that watch this video, watch my videos daily, already know. But if you're new, for $20 a month, you get every single PrizePicks slip that I post, every single underdog slip, and every single sportsbook bet that I make. And I mean, really, like, you get every single slip that I am playing on any website. This includes League, CSGO, MLB, NBA, NFL, college football. Anything that I play gets posted. This is $20 a month, which is the equivalent of around 60 cents per day. I think it's heavily worth it. At 60 cents per day, you can't really beat that price. I know a lot of you have already joined. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the support that I'm getting from you guys. Hopefully we can continue to grow. I will be doing giveaways. I do giveaways pretty frequently for VIP members, so that is something to think about as well. And you can also use code TTL at sign up for a 100% deposit match up to $100 for free on both PrizePicks and Underdog. If you're not signed up for both websites, I do recommend signing up for both because there is value to be found on both websites. But let's get into the actual NBA props now. Sorry, I know I said that at the beginning of every video, but I do need to do that. Some people ask me even, do I have a Patreon? Because they just skim through the videos. I want to make sure that's clear. And also, the little disclaimer I always say, my daughter's behind me. If she speaks to me, I apologize for the video wise, but I am a single dad, so you have to do what you have to do. So my top play of the day is Stephen Curry. I absolutely love both his points and his rebounds. I personally am playing him over 6 rebounds. He's hit or pushed in all 5 of his last 5, and he's averaging almost 9 rebounds per game in his last 5. So just to tell you his stats, he's averaging 34 minutes per game on the season with 30 points. He's averaging 21 field goal attempts with 8 rebounds and 7 assists. So his assists is over his projected line. His rebounds are 2 over his projected rebound line. And his points is 3.5 points on average over his projected points line. Now I will say his points have been iffy lately. It tends to be every single Taco Tuesday he misses his points. How ironic. But I do like his points line as well. I just prefer the rebounds line, and that's the reason I'm taking that. Next on the list, I have Gilgeous-Alexander. We played Shai the other night. I think that the Thunder are in a great spot tonight, and I personally am taking his 37.5 PRA. So I absolutely love his 27.5 points line as well. He's went over that in 4 out of his last 5. He's went over his PRA in, I think it was 4 out of the last 5. 4 out of the last 5 as well. So on the season, he's averaging 36 minutes played, 32 points per game, and here's the real kicker, 23 field goal attempts. So this guy is throwing the ball up, trying to score 23 times per game on average, and he's averaging 5 rebounds and 7 assists. The reason that I am on his PRA rather than his points is simply because it's a little bit better value when you're just looking at the technicals. So it's 10 more than his points line. If you add up his projected rebounds and assists, that's 10.5. So you're already getting a 0.5 discount. But then he also averages 7 assists instead of 5.5. So with everything added up, there's just a little bit more value on that PRA line. But again, I do love his points line, and I believe that if he hits his PRA, he's getting at least 25, 26 points. So I do think he hits that points line as well. Next, we have Wendell Carter. And this is another play that I absolutely love tonight. I love him over 9 rebounds. So he's hit this line or pushed in 4 out of the last 5. And he's averaging in the last 5 just a little bit over this line. So I will say on average he plays around 33 minutes. He averages 16 points with 11 field goal attempts, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. So if we look at all of his projections, he's averaging 0.5 over his assist line, 1 rebound over his rebound line, and 0.5 points less than his points line. I do think that he pops off tonight. I actually like him to go over 16.5 points as well. I feel like he's getting in the groove of things. I think he could have a 20-plus point game tonight. You could take his PR or even his PRA or even PR. PR is the better value between the two, but I personally believe I have him projected for around 12 rebounds tonight. He's averaging 10. I'm going with his 9 rebounds line and just taking the over on that. Next, we have Kevin Looney, and I'm actually on an under for him, and I'm under on both his PRA and his RA. So I personally am just taking the rebounds and assist line, the under for that. So you can see they have him projected for 7.5 rebounds and 2.5 assists, which would put him at around 10 RA. They have his line at 10.5. He's hit his rebounds in 3 out of the last 5, but he's still averaging less than that. And then he's hit his assists in 3 out of the last 5, averaging 0.5 more than that. And in his game logs, he usually plays for about 23 minutes per game. He's averaging 6 points, 4 field goal attempts, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. So with 6 rebounds and 3 assists being his regular, that would put him at 9. The line is 10.5. That leaves a little bit of a discrepancy there. I think this line is better because he's averaging 6 points. I think this line is better than his PRA. His PRA was at 16.5 or 17.5 earlier. I can't remember which. It did get bumped down. I was heavily on that before it got bumped down. But now that it's 15.5, I'm on his rebounds and assists. And then finally, we have, trying to remember which play that I had last. I don't think it was Wagner. My apologies. Was it Draymond? Trying to remember which one that I thought was a really good value. Because I have like 8 plays that I'm playing tonight. The 5th one was split between quite a few different players. I just couldn't make up my mind. I'm looking at all the stats as well. So, I mean, I know for sure that I absolutely love all 4 of these plays. The rest are kind of iffy. So, I'll be honest. I think that these 4 are the only 4 that I'm gonna give out. The rest, I was iffy on all of them. It took me a little bit to find out like which one I wanted to take, because I have these 4 listed as like power play options, and then I have 4 that are just kind of iffy. Maybe they'll hit, maybe they're not. I'm not really sure about it. If you do need a 5th option, I would most likely say to go for Wagner over 4 assists. So I also like his 17.5 points line, but as you can see, he's only hit that in 2 out of his past 5. But his assist line, I really like that. Like I said, I think Wendell Carter Jr. scores quite a few points today. I think his team is going to be scoring a lot more than him. And I think that he is going to be passing the ball when he's playing. He's averaging 5 assists over his last 5. He's pushed or hit this in all 5 of his last 5. And he's averaging 4 assists per game. So he's averaging right on what the line is at. That's the only reason that I'm iffy on this play. But I do have the over on this in certain plays in the VIP section in the Patreon. So we'll run with that one. So the top 5 plays of the day, just to recap: Steph Curry over 6 rebounds, SGA over 37.5 PRA, Wendell Carter Jr. over 9 rebounds, Kevin Looney under 10.5 rebounds and assists, and Franz Wagner over 4 assists. I personally wouldn't put more than a unit on this. Feel free to power play for 1 unit, whichever plays you want. This is in order of confidence. So it would go Steph, then SGA, then Carter, then Looney, then Wagner in order of confidence. So I absolutely do love the Curry SGA duo, the 2-pick. So feel free to run that. Hopefully we go 5 for 5 tonight, and hopefully you guys can make some money with me. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a comment. It really helps the algorithm on YouTube. So leave a comment if you enjoyed the video. Go join the Patreon if you want to. And I will see you guys in the Discord.